Hello and welcome. This book is totally nuts and I love it. Prophecy of the Soul Sorcerer. I'm not sure what the actual name of this book is. This is issue number 3. Oh, the full name of the book is Prophecy of the Soul Sorcerer. I don't know if that URL works. We should try that out. Look at the cover here while I try out soulsorcerer.com and see if this goes somewhere. Because if it goes somewhere, maybe that's interesting. Soulsorcerer.com. Oh, they spelled sorcerer with ER, not OR. Okay. I think both spellings are acceptable. Oh, it's thinking. Well, while it's soulsorcerer.com is for sale for 3,000 bucks. Oh, well, I guess we won't learn more about the book by going to soulsorcerer.com. And who can blame them? This book is from 1999, right there. But the book's totally crazy. We start off here. We got our hero, and he's apparently been defeated, according to the text here. So this book is actually like a flashback to his origin story. So number one, I want a hands off, thumbs up, give you guys, this whole team here, guys and ladies. I didn't look at all the credits. I'm sure there's some ladies in there too. Thumbs up for not making issue 1 the origin story. That's great. Too many books are like, we got to get this origin story in. And no, you really don't. You don't have to follow the 1960s Marvel method where you have an origin story as your first issue. You really don't. You can just jump into the action. And they did. And all this stuff over here, all this overwrought stuff with this black on like gray-blue, very gothic, handwritten kind of looking font, is just about him going like, and then I flashbacked. I think I have seen more Latin in comic books in the last couple of weeks than I have seen in pretty much my academic and like business life, like my adult life. People just don't use Latin, okay? And seeing it in a book is kind of weird. We got a 2-page, like, got to flip the book kind of spread for no reason. I don't know why this is in here. We're kind of like zooming past a lot of stuff here, like that where that blonde was speaking Latin over here. That's like introducing the villain. His name's like Reverend Hope, but he's also like the Soul Killer Sriracha or something like that. But what I wanted to get to is over here. Because this, like I said, this book gets crazy, alright? We got these awesome looking dudes with cool guns, cool armor, great design, rampaging. Now, they kind of got a goofy name. They're the Death Soul Warriors. But you know what? I've read a lot of comic books with a lot of villains who had way goofier names than that. So I am absolutely okay with these dudes. And number one reason why? Look at this ride that they roll in. Their giant monster truck APC. It's absolutely ludicrous. And I'm just straight up telling you, it's awesome. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, I didn't know what was going on for a lot of this book, but there's just all kinds of crazy stuff, and it looks cool. The art's pretty satisfying. At one point, this dude here, his name's Noah. He yells, "Rise, symbiont, rise," and this giant bird monster shows up out of nowhere. I don't know what this is about, but it comes out of nowhere, at least for me, somebody who hasn't read the first 2 issues, and is totally wild. This dude Noah is kind of like our hero's mentor or something, and that's our hero's mom dying right there. Origin story has to be tragic, but I'm like just concentrating on the giant bird monster ripping all these bad guys apart. In this particular instance, our hero is like married or engaged to a woman cop, and then he's like civic minded and he's like trying to help people. And he sees like they're about to kill somebody. He gets down there. He goes to like save her. And then the conflict ensues in which Noah shows up with the giant bird monster thing. Like, oh my gosh. Dude, you've crammed like so much awesome, crazy stuff into this book that it was a blast. I didn't know what was going on. And I liked it. Here's the, like, all the credits right here. Digital Broom did the coloring, I think. Let's get this up here. I want to make sure, like, Eric Dean Seaton, I almost said Stanton, Eric Dean Seaton wrote and lettered it. Penciled by Patrick Bain. I don't know who that is. I don't know who the inkers are. Pierre-Andre Derry and Mark Stegbauer. I'm not actually sure who Digital Broom is, but I think I've seen that name before. But, like, all y'all, this is absolutely a wild, wild book. and not knowing anything about the characters, not knowing anything about what was going on in this book, just reading this little blurb here and starting to flip through it, just soaking it up, I had a darn good time. I am very happy that I picked this up out of the 75-cent bin, and it's a shame that there's probably not more of this in there waiting for me to get this coming week, because I would like to get more of this. All right, you all take care of yourselves. That's a random indie book, Prophecy of the Soul Sorcerer. You've heard me now talk about it. Take care, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.